I'm Brittany.
I'm Miranda.
And today is leg day of week out. Week 4. Wow. Leg workout again. Remember, you will need a step, bench, stairs, something like that, and grab your heavier weights.
Also grab a mat and a bottle of water, and let's work out together.
Okay, who's ready? We're gonna get nice and warm to begin with. You do not need any equipment, just your body weight. Now make sure you have some space to jump. Do the best you can to jump. Now if it's too much, you can do like Miranda here, stepping out side to side. We're gonna go into a wide squat, sit nice and low, then jump up, feet together. Great job. You'll probably need a little bit of a drink here and let your heart rate come down. Next up, we are going to be working the quadriceps. You'll want your mat and probably a medium to heavy dumbbell. On your knees, feet should be shoulder width apart. You're gonna hold the dumbbell on your chest, lean back as much as you can. Now, one question is, do you point your toes or flex them? In all honesty, it's completely up to you. I do notice a bigger depth if I have my toes pointed. time for those exercises that we have been repeating. Remember, look back at your notes and go ahead and go up in weight from here. With these leg exercises, you should be able to go up in weight each week. However, if you found it difficult last week, go ahead and keep the same weight or just try to get more repetitions. Feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart. Toes should be pointed out. Back is nice and flat. You're gonna come down low. Your goal is for the dumbbell to touch the ground. Stand all the way up. Squeeze your butt at the top. Great job. Stretch out those legs, and remember, your next exercise, you are going to be laying on the ground. Remember, it's a little bit more difficult to get into sometimes, so set that dumbbell up, lay on your belly, put your feet together, and squeeze. Grab a hold tight of that dumbbell. Make sure that you really focus on your hamstrings as you curl all the way up towards your bottom, then extend all the way down. You want to get that stretch at the same time. Good job. Let's keep going up in weight, or perhaps you have a little bit higher on the step or your bench. Let's just make it a little bit more difficult for yourself. Remember, you're only doing it for 25 seconds and you do have a 20-second rest in between. So now would be the time to grab your step or go ahead and go over to your stair or your bench. Holding dumbbells to your sides, make sure you plant that foot up on the bench or the chair, then come all the way up and alternate feet as you go. Great job. Let that heart rate come down and go ahead and grab a drink. We have one more leg exercise before we move on to core. Take a look at the weight that you did last week. Let's try and increase that. Or perhaps on this one, you just try to get a bigger range of motion sitting nice and low. Holding that one dumbbell on your chest, you're just moving side to side. You want it to be nice and fluid. Now your toe can come up. You just always want to keep your heel on the ground, sitting nice and low. Way to go. Set those dumbbells to the side. We are going to lay down on the mat. Make sure that your heart rate is coming down and you grab a drink of water before we move on to this core exercise. If you need a modification, go ahead and look at Miranda here with her hands behind. Knees go in and out, really sucking in your belly button. Now, if you can, you want to go a little bit harder. Extend your arms all the way above your head. Bring your knees all the way into your chest. Make sure you breathe every time you come up. Okay, we've just about made it. We are on the last exercise of the day. It is going to be another core exercise, so no equipment needed except for your body and a mat. In a plank on your elbows, you're going to bring your knee up towards your elbow on the same side. Meanwhile, you're keeping that back nice and flat. We're focusing on the obliques. If it's too hard to be on your toes, you can drop to your knees like Miranda here.
butt kicker today.
Yes.
Thank you for working out with us today.
Don't forget to subscribe. Can't talk. Give us a thumbs up, comment below, and join us for Friday for another workout.